scary looking. Ah. So as you guys notice, the lava is now gone, so it has drained, and we can mosey along.
I also love just like the depths of like the cave going on with the different like holes and corridors.
Yeah, they do a good job with the what's it called, like the parallel what's it called?
Yep.
Not parallax. Is that what it's called?
Parallax. Yep.
Yeah. Parallax scrolling and everything. Very nice.
Ooh, I don't like those worm guys coming out of the wall.
Yeah, they were kind of creepy.
They're pincers. They're too big. They make me uneasy.
Yeah, I don't think. Let's see. I think some over here. Yep. There it is. I think I do require like an upgrade to get up here. Yeah, these blocks break too fast. We'll be back, folks. Don't worry. This will be a 100% let's play. So, so please be patient.
These little spaghetti fish are making me hungry.
I know, for spaghetti.
It's like an all-in-one meal. You just throw that thing in a frying pan. You get your protein
seafood
from the fish. Yeah, and then get your pasta.
Yeah.
Maybe if their guts like pop out, you get like a nice little sauce.
Yeah, scanning environment. Ooh, I like that. 7 Metroids in the area. Cool.
That's a lot.
Yes, there are. There we go. I think I also need I think I need the high jump boots to get up here. So, not worth it. Can I jump? Yeah. Do it later.
Oh no, it's not the nacho cheese. Not the Mountain Dew live wire.
The live wire. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not Code Red, it's live wire.
Still can't tell you the last time I've had either of those. I feel like I've had live wire like once or twice.
I think I had live wire once and I just didn't like it that much. I just said I'll just have the classic one. Even Code Red.
Code Red is okay because most like cherry sodas I like, but yeah, like I'm not a big orange soda guy, and that's kind of all live wire is. It's like orange soda with like a hint of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I get it. New area, folks. The Hydro Station.
Those guys like triangle pattern and they're like jerking motion. Like I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah, it makes you think, oh yeah, they're only gonna go in that square pattern, but no,
I love this bridge. And the little detail of the water, like kind of like moving.
Yeah, very well done. This actually is one of my favorite areas in the game because I love the music for this area. This actually is a remake of Super Metroid's Brinstar theme for all the Metro fans out there. And
that's a good track.
Yeah, and it just this remix is so good.
These little robot guys, I love them.
Yeah.
They remind me of like little chickens.
Yeah,
like
they have
little
mouths and everything. Kind of.
Shouts to Seth Green.
Robot chicken. No, someone broke the bridge.
Can you actually like just go in the water, or do you like
you can.
have to have like an oxygen tank or anything like that?
No. Luckily, you can go in the water because Samus's suit does let her like going down space and breathing water.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But when water, her motion is incredibly limited.
I see.
Yeah, her slowed down terribly. Ooh, what's this he got here? Oh.
Physics. Yeah, everyone hates water levels.
I love this music so much.
I love the animation on those fans. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is.
This is so relevant. Last night I was just watching Finding Nemo.
Oh, really?
It's like when they have to try to break out of the fish tank and they have to like jam the little fan.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Man, that movie is like really gorgeous to look at, especially on my 4K TV.
Even now, like, that game still holds up very well.
I wanted to watch the sequel. I feel like I only watched that like once, and I was like, this is okay.
Oh, Finding Dory? It was okay. I think it gets better towards the end. It's like it's a very emotional movie.
It's kind of weird because I feel like people asked for a lot of these like Pixar sequels, and then they kind of come out, and it's like that was okay, but I don't know.
That's kind of how I felt about the Incredibles sequel.
Exactly. That I was gonna mention that. For some reason, though, I really did enjoy Monsters University. That was like different enough.
I enjoyed that too. People said it was overrated. I thought it was okay. I think I enjoyed that more than The Incredibles 2.
Yeah, I only saw The Incredibles 2 once. Also, shout out to those horrible like epilepsy moments in The Incredibles 2. Like, what the hell was up with that? I can't believe there was no warning or like no one was like, guys, this is too intense.
I agree. He kind of goofed up there. Oh no, we're gypped. Where's my item? Where's my item?
You don't get one every time, Mike. They're trying to teach you a lesson about life. You don't always get rewarded.
Ooh, I found a hidden hideout. Hidden cache.
Well, yep, now they're teaching us another lesson. If you look hard enough in every room, there might be a big hidden room with a bunch of treasures in it.
Yeah. This actually was in the original Metroid 2 as well, which I love, because it kind of is like a reward for finding it. And what do we get here? Oh my.
Big upgrade.
Big upgrade. I love this little...
Now we're looking like a main character.
Yeah. Yay, now we're the real Metroid.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I do love how it goes grayscale, kind of like in the original. Because actually, it's funny. In the original game, this is actually the introduction of the Various suit and Samus's like iconic shoulder pads, because it was a black and white game. So to make it visually distinctive, Samus didn't have her yellow-orange colors yet. She actually just had to be given the shoulder pads in the game. So it's kind of neat.
I wonder what that game looks like on, you know how like on they added like some color to some of those old Game Boy games.
Yes.
I would like to see that.
Here's a fun fact: Metroid 2 was actually packaged with the Game Boy. What was it called? The Super Game Boy. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
And actually, that game was designed to have additional sprites colored and everything. So that game actually pops very well with the Super Game Boy.
You know, a lot of the original Game Boy games are actually very impressive, like Super Mario Land, Link's Awakening, and you know this game. I mean, not AM2R, but Metroid 2, because like they all kind of were like NES quality games on the go.
Yeah, they were.
Which is kind of amendable.
I don't think they were even better than NES games. They were 8-bit, but they were definitely, I think, like more technically advanced than NES games. You know. I mean, like,
yeah.
Link's Awakening is incredible. I can't believe they fit that game on a Game Boy.
Yeah. Like, that island, it's not the biggest open world, but it's pretty big.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's definitely dense. Like, there's a lot in that little area, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
and, you know, they even went further with, like, Link to the Past. I think those were, like, almost a year or two apart. But you can see a lot of the ideas for Link to the Past in Link's Awakening.
Oh, yes. I definitely agree with that.
God, I love Link to the Past. That game's so great.
Alright, so... one thing I will say about the Hydro Station is that it actually is one of the areas that again, the reason why I think I really appreciate it is not just the looks and the music, but also this is actually one of the areas where you can actually it's probably the most non-linear area in this game. Because the game, for the most part, is pretty linear. Like, you have to go to this area before you go to the Area 3. But you can acquire your upgrades in almost any order in this area, which is pretty neat. So, like, if I were to actually keep going up here... little monster. If I keep going up here, I'll actually be able to go to, like, where the mini-boss is. And, I can go fight him right now, but if I go this way, I can actually go get more upgrades before I fight him. So, I like how the game gives you a choice.
That's not an upgrade. That's a boss.
It is. I meant further up. So I'm gonna go. There we go. I think this is actually where we cut out last time because your parents came over or something.
Oh my god. Yep.
Me.
I remember that.
That was funny. That was very. Dumb.
Oh, his little feet. He's so upset.
Yeah, he's like, "Wow, I'm dying!" And then boom.
Next stop, PETA's calling us on the phone, being like, how dare you murder all those Metroids?
They were an endangered species. Which technically is true in this game. Whoa, robot.
I love this guy. I said on our last recording that he reminds me of that robot from Dragon Ball GT that I already forget his name.
Yeah, I looked it up and now I can't remember either.
I'm gonna look it up again.
Come on, getting dizzy in here. Ugh.
I love all the mechanics. It's so cool. It is Giru.
Giru. Ooh, a snake.
Yeah, he's like a snake alligator guy.
Yeah.
The wave beam.
Do the wave, Corey. Whoa!
Whoa! What's a sporting event?
I don't know. It's been 12 months since my last sporting event.
It's like that meme of that old lady. It's been 87 years.
That's kind of what I was going for, but it hasn't been that long. So.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
It feels like.
Also, that ability's so good, shooting through walls.
It's pretty broken actually in a game like this, but it is, obviously, it does increase the strength of the firepower of your weapon. But yeah, it being able to go through walls, it allows you to, like attack enemies and stuff. Like,
those robot enemies are actually really cool. They almost remind me of a robot version of like a Metroid.
In a way, they do, because they have like the two little teeth, kind of going for them. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks like a robot Metroid almost.
Like, just give it like that little like jellyfish shell thing, and
There we go.
Man, they're really teasing you here. Look at all these missile upgrades.
I know. Oh, I missed it. Ah, keep messing up.
Oh, that was weird.
Ah.
Come on, Samus.
Ah.
Let's grab those little vines on the roof.
I'll get it later. I do like the algae. It's a nice little attention to detail.
Exactly, yeah.
I'll get it in here. I think
Adds a lot of like life to the game.
I think there is like a little. I think it's over here with a little. There it is.
Oh, you broke the game. You're outside of the map.
Oh, stop. The developers knew what they were doing when they installed that.
We're coming up to the AM2R kill screen.
There we go. That might be better.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you can get it right there.
I can jump up here without. There we go. And it's funny because there is an upgrade I'm going to be getting in this area, which will let me get that much easier, but I want it now. I'm an American and I'm impatient.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like every American.
Aw, 5 minutes, but I want it right now.
Why does my fast food take a minute? That's not fast enough.
It's not fast for me, and I know fast. I'm an obese American. Ah! Stupid Metroid robot. Or whatever it is. There we go. Oh, there's another one right there.
They're really just handing them out.
Yes.
They're not even special. Ooh, energy tank.
I actually just realized this is only for that little missile right there. But they do show you this because it's like, oh look, I have to get over there somehow. And
They teased you.
And I have tried. There's no way to get from here. That's just there to show you that's over there. Oops. Got those green bird heads. I do like how the little mechanical parts just like explode everywhere. The details. Oh, and the music just made.
Is this still the Brine Star music? Because I love it.
Yeah, it's still the Bryn Star theme.
Or Bryn Star, excuse me.
Brime Star.
We're making some pickles with this Brine Star.
Ooh.
Me and my girlfriend just were out eating dinner the other day, and they had like artisan pickle juice. It was very weird. Like they had like unique things to flavor the pickle juice.
Interesting.
It's like, okay, this is just for people who like to drink pickle juice.
That's not me, sir.
Well,
I like pickles,
we were talking about too. Like, there's that. It's like a drink where you like take a shot of like whiskey and do a pickle. It's called like a pickleback or something.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you mentioned.
So I was like, in a way, like this artisan pickle juice, I guess it could be like a mixer to some people. We sent a picture of it to one of our friends who likes drinking pickle juice, and he's like, "Oh, that looks so fucking good." I was like, to each their own. I mean, someone wants to buy this.
I was gonna say, I could have swore we did talk about that, but I don't remember. Yeah. Anyway.
I'd give it a try. I feel like there were times in my life where I was like, ew, who would do that? But it's like, I could maybe I could see it.
I can try it.
I'm not a big pickle guy though.
I do enjoy pickles. Amanda does not, so I just eat her pickles whenever like we go out somewhere and they, you know.
Yeah, when you get like a hoagie or something out of deli and they give you a good pickle, it's like, okay, I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah, but like I know Amanda, she hates it when we go out anywhere and like they'll just put a pickle on her plate, you know, like along. I guess it's not like a garnish, but they just, you know, they add it for your food, and yeah, Amanda does not like that. So more pickles for me.
They are a healthy snack. It's just a cucumber and some vinegar.
That's very true. So as you guys have seen, we got the high jump boots, and these do let us jump very high. Like we can jump like almost to the top of this entire room.
Man, what Sam is smoking? She's getting real high.
Oh, she's getting high. I see what we did there.
Sam is headed to New Jersey. Topical joke, people. They just legalized cannabis in New Jersey.
Whoa, no.
Oh, look, that was another one of those weird bug things.
Yeah. Maybe they're just there to explain where these little bugs are coming from, eating the.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like ambiance.
Yeah.
I do enjoy that though. That's like in Monster Hunter, where there's like a bunch of like animals that aren't the ones you actually have to hunt living in the world. Yeah. And even like the main monsters will like attack them and eat them.
It's nature, folks.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
I think that's all. I think there was just the Metroid here. I don't think there's anything else. So, all right, let's get out of here.
That little, like, sprite on the mini-map that signifies there was a Metroid, every time I see it, it reminds me of, like, the Space Invaders, like, sprites.
It does, actually, yeah. All right, I actually am pretty sure if I, like, cling to the ceiling, there's nothing up there. So, I'm just gonna mosey up. Oh, no, I missed it. Darn it.
You know, I enjoy a lot of those, like, retro video games. Like, Pong is, like, fun for what it is. Of course, I love like Donkey Kong and like Pac-Man. Oh wow, that thing is really neat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in Metroid 2. That was not in AM2R though. So nice little addition right there.
I'm not quite understanding how the plant life is growing out of these like what appear to be tiles or machinery.
Yeah,
but they are really cool.
Yeah, you would think it would not do well here in an environment like this.
Those, like, enemies remind me of, like, they're, like, borderline a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like, there's some plant monster.
Yeah, probably. Dark World Thorns.